things are happening, and I was named interim coach for this game, and I appreciate that, and I'm sure it'll get worked out. But right now, my total focus is on Michigan State.
How do you change your approach now, going in and being the head coach?
Well, today, for example, making sure the offense had some tempo things going on a little bit too, so they heard my voice down that end a little bit. That was sort of fun, getting a chance to yell at those guys a little bit. But the main thing is making sure the overall tempo of practice, from offense to special teams to defense, is going how we need for it to go. Making sure everybody understands the purpose of this week. San Antonio's a great city, and the Alamo Bowl is a great bowl, so we're very happy and excited to be here. But we know we have a tough opponent, Michigan State, and we needed total focus today. And you know what? The players did. They had good focus today. I was proud of that.
The allegations out there surround player safety. Can you just comment on that? I mean, was a player ever in jeopardy?
I mean, like I said, I'd rather just wait on that kind of stuff. But I don't want to get involved in that, and I'll let it happen. Let Coach handle that, and folks will love it handle that.
Can you comment about the punishment that was out there? I mean, putting a player into a closet, those allegations. I mean, is that something that's common with the team for?
I mean, again, you asking me that question. I wouldn't. If I answer that, I just said I'm gonna wait till everything gets cleared up, and I'll say something then. Okay. That was a good question. You was trying to get me on that one. I got 2 degrees now. That was pretty good though. You switched it up on me a little bit. That's all right.
Did you get to talk to Mike today?
Yeah, I just touched base with him a little bit. He said, just keep it going, keep practice going, and get ready for a great week of practice.
Is Mike in town, Coach?
Comment on Michigan State offensively and your impressions on them defensively?
First of all, number one offense in the passing offense in the Big Ten, third in total offense, tops in rushing. They've done a great job moving the football. Defensively, they have a great All-American. They play hard. Coach has been a defensive guy for a long time. We played against them at Ohio State. So they'll do a great job on defense as well. Special teams, they do a great job as well too. So we know we have our hands full. Michigan State, they do a great job, and they're playing a tough league. I mean, so week in, week out, just like we are, they're tested. So offensively, defense, and special teams wise, they do a great job. So we know we got our hands full.
Coach, you can hear in your voice you're obviously emotional when you talk about the situation and talk about your friendship with Coach Leach. If it's hard for you to deal with, what do you tell these kids that are 18, 19, 20 years old on how they're supposed to deal with it for the next week or so, and they will hear all the questions that you're getting tonight? Well,
the biggest thing with the players, and I'm an emotional guy anyway. I get fired up. I might tackle one of you guys right now. Don, I won't. But Don knows I am. I get emotional when it comes to family. And this is a family. And so I'm an emotional guy anyway. But I'm very close with our players and with our staff, and I was very proud of the professionalism of our staff today.
Coach, you're a veteran of this game. Do you look at this as pressure, or do you look at this more as a challenge, being given the interim job?
Pressure is you make $2,000 a month and your bills are $3,000. That's pressure. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Football is fun, especially when you enjoy coming to work. I have not worked a day at Texas Tech because I enjoy where I work and who I work with, and pressure. It's always going to be pressure. You always, as a coach, you want to win and do well, and want your group to do well. So.
Do you think there's a chance that Leach could have this resolved and be back in time for Saturday?
I don't know. I mean, I haven't gotten that involved in it. I just making sure I do my job, which right now is interim head coach, and make sure I do the best job I possibly can for Texas Tech University.
Is Mike in San Antonio?
Well, he was. I'm not sure right now at this time. But he made the trip just like we all did.
At what point were you told that you would be interim head coach?
That was this afternoon. Probably around 3:15, 3:30, around that time.
Since Mike is always signaling plays and everything, if Mike is not there on Saturday night, how will that be handled?
Lincoln will be calling from the box, who has worked with Mike full time, and Sonny Cumbie, who works hand in hand with Mike as well, will be, who understands the offense probably as good as anybody. So, I feel very confident in that way. Yeah, Sonny will be signaling the plays.
Coach, for you obviously don't want to have this kind of circumstance when you get to head coach. For you personally, talk about what it means for you outside of the situation.
Well, the main thing is it's a pride thing. You want to make sure you do a good job. I have a lot of loyalty to Texas Tech University, the administration, athletic program, all of them, and as well as the football program. So I feel very honored I'm very honored to have an opportunity to make sure I uphold my part. I mean, that's this week to run the whole football team. So I'm looking forward to the challenge, and I think it's going to be fun.
How were the players told about this, and what was their reaction?
I just I told them when I went to the meeting at 4, and just, you know, and like I said, you know, this team has faced adversity really all year, you know. So, I mean, they were probably a little shocked, but at the same time, they did a good job of coming on the field and doing what I asked them to do. So I was proud of that.